longer because the clip was getting more than 20 minutes. Just a little extension of that as a part 2. Obviously, you talked about the veil being removed by you from us. That means at some point of time, we will also realize that we are God. Am I right in saying so?
Absolutely. God resides within you. You are God. But because of that veil, that heavy garment of karmic impressions, one is not able to understand the purpose for which we keep coming back. And I've been talking about this all along. The very purpose of every birth is only self actualization towards spiritual. Everything around you is a tool to exist. Money is a tool. Relationships are a tool. A home as a comfort is a tool. Parents, children, they are only tools. The moment you drop your body, none of these tools have any value or they add no value to the journey for which you existed. But within that periphery, you have to keep understanding and telling yourself that you have to rise beyond all this and only have that self interest moving towards understanding how soon am I going to realize that I am God energy itself within myself. Now that will rest with your own soul because nobody around, no one can help you to get rid of that veil except your own soul. Till you get to that stage, birth after birth after birth after birth, and you have shed those impressions, you will continue to keep coming back till you realize that one fine day, I am that same energy who can now come back again, sans karmic cycle, to do universal work and be a good spiritual worker.
That means I have mastered it now and I will come back to help others to master that and
Correct.
have the realization.
Correct.
So therefore it's not about liberation, but it is about
No, liberation is the moment you are sans karmic cycle, you are liberated. If I keep coming back and I'm saying I am still going to come back, that's so my soul is going to keep coming back. I am coming back sans karmic cycle for universal work, isn't it? That's I've always said that.
Yes.
Universal work, universal work, universal work. Correct?
That means working for others.
Yes, because the universe is going to exist. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
So one has to do work to keep the universe running, correct? You paint your home every 2 years, or you change your home, or you renovate your home, right? That's your universe, isn't it? You keep doing those enhancements, right? With time and change. So it's the same thing.
So working for the upkeep of the universe, maintenance of the universe, and the progress of the universe is the universal work.
Yes.
That's what you meant by universal work.
That is the universal work, but each one gets carried away by this environment that you exist in and completely forget the message that I am constantly giving.
But there is a worry, what you told today, that only we as an individual can help ourselves to be God realized in 1 second of realization. No one else can. That is a worry because we haven't been able to do it so far. We have been obviously failing to do it in spite of so many people thinking of spiritual progress. And if it's still left to us alone, it will be so difficult to ever
That
realize.
is why everybody has a guru and a lineage, correct? Every family has their own guru and lineage.
So how can you as our God and our Guru can help us not achieving that God realization in one's alone, but you know, after we put in our efforts, the balance is basically done by you.
Yeah, so the balance is for the guru to strike the balance, correct? And change your spiritual journey. From each one's experience, from where you start, see just this birth, from where you must have started on your spiritual journey, in whatever family you were born, to where you have reached, that is your own experience, isn't it? That it's that you yourself can answer that question. I don't have to answer it for anyone. Each one of you will be able to answer your own question from where you started and why you moved on and why you changed your spiritual lineage or why you found Meher Baba very attractive on your spiritual journey, to put it very, very simply. Why did you find me attractive? Why did you find that that whole fountain of spiritual reservoir can be seen or understood or experienced for you through Meher Baba? Why do you think like that? And why the person maybe next to you does not think like that? That is your own self realization, isn't it?
That's a goal setting, that we get attracted to a spiritual master or Meher
No,
Baba.
you don't get attracted. It works both ways. You asked for it. Because you asked for it, it gets revealed to you. And you must have asked for it from many births. Say last 50 births you may have asked for it. On your 51st birth you found Meher Baba, right?
So both ways, we ask
Yeah.
for it and then Baba
Yeah, it
also
works both ways.
attracts us.
It works both ways.
So my question was that we set that goal of self-realization someday, and that's the reason
Yes.
we attract and we get attracted by
Yes, and
the.
also you sometimes feel that you were in connect with some gurus and saints in the past. You do have that feeling, correct?
Yes.
Because you were there with those gurus. But you've been passed on your lineage. This
Yes.
is not rocket science. This is very easy to understand.
Yeah. So we have been passed on to Meher Baba.
Yes, so even people, even Baba lovers who have been hardcore born in Christian homes or followed Christianity have moved on. Because with Baba there is no concept of religion. We are not even talking about religion here. We are only talking about your spiritual, how you want to become Meher Baba. And becoming Meher Baba is becoming one with that energy. Correct?
Correct.
And then coming back with that same energy to do universal work.
Coming back to the challenges, that we have already set our goal. Number one, that we want to be God realized. Number two is our asking for, our hankering for, and our conduct has attracted Meher Baba as our God and Guru. Baba has also attracted us to be our mentor, guide, Guru. Number two. So number three now is that we are progressing in the path. But number four is the worry and the challenge, that you say even if we progress in the path, finally it will be us individually who will have to be having that realization, which I think is extremely challenging, because I don't think we could be, even if we are close to 90% or 95%, to be 100%, there will be a requirement of Baba taking over and giving us that grace mark, or giving us that extra help and support. So is
Correct.
that.
And that is why I am saying hold on to my daman. All you have to do is just do one act. You have nothing more to do. I have everything else to do. But if you follow what your guru tells you, you don't have to think what will happen next. Do you remember what you did last birth to get me?
No.
Do you remember?
No.
And does it matter whether you remembered?
No. What
Does
matters?
it matter? Does it matter that I'm telling you just hold on to my daman?
No, that's a easy one.
That's all you have to do. That is all you have to do. And remember, do not get caught in your own web and vicious cycle of attachments and detachments. You have to only attach yourself like a glue to Baba's Daman. But getting very easy to get a discourse and then forget about it the next moment. What is the application of the discourse? That should be the goal. Every message you get, you go back, listen and apply. But if you don't do that, it just doesn't make sense. Having another discourse and another discourse and another discourse. Because the application is not there. So all you have to do is hold on to my daman and try as much as you can to detach yourself from the environment that you exist in.
Like you mentioned, the tools.
Correct. Yeah,
So
to some
family.
extent, yes. But beyond that, it should not be your worry.
So I want to then complete this thought process of mine as a fifth stage, is when we are so close to God realization and yet haven't achieved. That's the way, it's your promise that you will make up for the balance and give us God realization.
Yes, by now, By now being with Baba, you become very seasoned, right? To knowing how Baba works. Isn't it?
Yes.
Everyone with their own experience with Baba exactly knows how Baba works with them. Correct?
Yeah.
You yourself know how you want to work with your own children, or children want to work with you, or your spouse, or the people you work with.
Yeah.
What are your limitations? What boundaries you can cross or you cannot cross? Correct? So exactly in the same way, you know where you stand on your journey or your understanding of how Baba works with you. And it will be different for everyone. Correct?
Correct.
For someone, I might just be give a absolutely loose hand. But for someone, I will hold all the reins in my hands. Because every soul's journey is different. Every soul's experience has to be completely different for their own spiritual growth.
Right.
One box does not fit everyone.
Yeah. So you will personalize coaching.
Personalized coaching.
Yeah.
All you have to do is understand how Baba works with